Welcome to the Cherland podcast, where I, Cherland, get to meet up with a musician that I love, hear some songs, share some songs, hear some stories, share some stories. Today's guests are the Brambles. We're talking Carly, we're talking Bethany. These two girls are amazing. They're some of my oldest friends that I've made in Santa Barbara. They've opened for Chris Pierce. They've opened for the Great White Buffalo. The White Buffalo? One of those things. They've also opened for people like Shane Alexander, Jamie Drake. Lots of people who are big around the Central Coast. I hope you really enjoy our time together. Clearly, we really enjoy our time together.
Have we begun?
I mean, you can press start wherever you want,
Okay.
but, yeah, I've already pressed the record button.
Okay, well, we can play one of those songs. I'm stage fright. This is way more nerve-wracking than an actual audience.
I disagree, but only because
One
I've had a
person
good
is
day.
intimate. Because
Yeah,
you've had a good day.
Yeah, if I had a bad day, I'd be way stressed out right now. But I feel really good about this. I'm excited to be around
If
you
it's
people.
easier, you can, sit down.
We
No, I'm
never
happy
sit
with
while we
this.
play.
Yeah.
I never did either, and then quarantine happened, and I was like,
I'm
I'm not gonna from my own house, live stream, standing up.
I've played in my living room. We've sat down and played in my living room. But
And again, I only have one chair.
What song are you most excited about, or have you been feeling the best about on this album? Almond Milk?
Almond Milk. Yeah. You heard that one?
Mm-mm.
That's not a serious song.
It would be your favorite song.
Perfect.
It's not a serious.
Can you play it?
It's not a.
It doesn't matter if it's a serious song.
We wrote this in traffic on the way to a show.
Because we were literally bumper to bumper for a ridiculous amount of time.
Wait, but how does it go? Do you actually want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
It's silly, but it is going to be on the album.
Great.
Connor, are you sure you want to hear our music?
Yeah. Nah, I'll go home.
Yeah,
Let's
let's...
Look at that beautiful monarch.
I saw it for a moment.
It was huge.
And then it was gone.
Anyway. Now I am not lactose intolerant, but I still love my almond milk.
Almond milk.
My almond milk.
Almond milk.
Now I am not lactose intolerant. I eat ice cream nearly every day.
Almond milk.
My almond milk. Almond milk. Almond milk. Almond milk is almond milk in my coffee. In my coffee. In my coffee. In my coffee. Ooh, almond milk. Almond milk. Almond milk is almond milk in my coffee. In my coffee. In my coffee.
Is that line almond milk is almond
All
milk?
my milk is almond milk.
All my milk is
We can go back and forth. I think we
That's
honestly
a
say
great
both.
line.
Thank you.
All my milk is almond milk.
Yeah.
Almond milk.
It's a true story,
I think
too.
at some point we do say almond milk. Almond milk. Almond milk is almond milk. All my milk is almond
There's a
milk.
lot of things that happen
In my
if we
coffee.
really are just allowed to run with it.
Yeah.
You should hear the 3 verses we came up with on the spot while we were recording.
He probably will. He probably will hear them. They
I
will
hope
be
you
on
do.
the album.
Are they really?
We're gonna put it all on.
We're
right
putting
now.
that as
It's
the
like our
bonus
B-side
track.
thing.
On
Yeah.
this album, we're putting it all out there. I am talking. Almond milk,
All
verse
of it.
1.
It's an
I'm talking.
exclusive. Yeah.
Verse 2, verse 3.
Conversations with
We talk
mom.
about butter. Not almond butter.
Those
talk
are more
about-
baristas.
We talk about how we can believe that it's not butter.
We can believe that it's not butter. It's not butter.
Don't tell me what I can't believe. I believe it. Can I play you guys a portion of a...
Do you also
Silly
have an
song.
almond milk song?
I don't. I wrote this song, and I don't know many of the lyrics at the moment, but it's called, and I'll probably cut this out because it did poorly when I did it. It was called Lesbian Girls Don't Settle For Me, and
Okay.
and it was
I hear that.
the idea of the song
Yes.
was how I meet a lot of really interesting women, and it just so happens that some of the people I get closest to happen to be lesbian women. And it'd be funny if I didn't understand that and I was single and I was like really trying to get with them, and they just kept on breaking it to me like that's just not how it works.
Yeah. I've known a few people in that situation.
For sure.
So I played it in San Francisco, and I think I made it just a little too long because I played it for Lane later with like a verse smaller, and it worked. She was like, "That's just funny through and through."
Yeah.
But like halfway through me playing it in San Francisco, I like the mood, like it started off people laughing, and then halfway through they kind of like fell off, and I was like,
Okay, verse too long. You should wait until he backs out.
"Yeah, fair." No lesbian girls, they won't settle for me. Though my stature's demure and my manner petite, guess the look in her eye and less than it seemed. No, the lesbian girls, they won't settle for me. And then there's because like I met, like I played for a group of women, and it turns out they all met each other through they called it a lesbian group. They're like, we're just like a club of like friends who hang out, we're all lesbians, and I was like, a lesbian group, so I included that in the song. She said we all first met in a lesbian group, and I said, oh, what's the meaning of this? Are there places in town where girls gather to kiss? Well, I'm quite kind at heart, and I'm eager to please. Might a lesbian girl wanna settle for me? And she said no. I said oh. She said but you know what? One day you'll find you a woman who's not into macho and loud. One day you'll find someone perfect for you. Not sure when, not sure how. So I looked in her eyes and I asked her, maybe now. And there's like 4 different sections in the song.
It's great because
it meanders a little too long, but I'll get it done.
I love it, and especially because I don't know. Partly with your tone, I really do expect it to just become woke at some point.
Sure.
And I love that it
doesn't
tricks you out
Yeah.
on each one. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get like there's sweet parts of it where you're like, oh, that's nice. And so I expected to get to a point where it's like, oh, it's really a song about this. But I like that it stays. I hope that it stays a song about that.
Yeah, and that really is the premise.
You got some indie gold right there, Connor.
For
Indie
sure.
gold. Yeah, that's a song where I was incredibly nervous to play. I played it in San Francisco. I emailed a lesbian friend. I was just like, what do you think of this concept? She was like, that sounds hilarious. I was like,
Okay,
okay,
good.
let's try it out.
Come do that over here.
Sure.
right in there.
My lips are feeling dry.
Do you guys want to play a longer song? Or
We could do that. Yeah.
can you guys play me something that you've never played?
Anyone ever?
Yeah, is that a
Together?
possibility? Do you have that?
Maybe. Hold on. What do you think? What about the?
We can always cut it
Stalker
out if we
song?
hate it.
Oh, the Stalker song.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's try.
We haven't played this for people together, so
I'm excited.
And we
Very
also
exciting.
haven't played it together in
quite a while.
a very long time.
There was a fly on my nose, not in my nose. Cool.
I told you I loved you the other. Wait, that's not how it goes. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very long time. I told you I loved you the other day. I told you I loved you. You looked the other way. Perhaps home. Sometimes I picture you having a moan. I wonder what you want in a lady. I wonder what you consider me. Well, tell me a secret or story. I promise I will never tell. For me it is easy, for me it is fine. For me it is you or it's hell. And I will keep on loving you. I will never let this one go. This is you. Do you remember how this part goes? Maybe one day you'll notice my heartbeat right out of my chest. Well, if you don't, that's alright. I'll still sleep tight in the closet to the left of your desk. And I will keep on wanting you. I will keep on loving you. I will take it to the grave. Oh, we're gonna do a clapping solo. Yeah. There's supposed to be a clapping solo.
Have you clapped?
We haven't done that live though. We just talked about recording it.
Where's gonna be? Something like that. Right here. We wrote it down. It says clap.
I can't do that while I sing though.
Man, do I have any stalker songs? Songs of being a stalker?
Or like any inappropriate love songs where you wrote it and afterwards you were like, that's not right. Because I've done that.
Wait a minute. Is that unhealthy?
That's how I get rid of a lot of unhealthy feelings.
Oh, hey,
Is
it's,
to write music.
it's
You
therapeutic.
should.
It's cathartic. For sure.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole premise of the John Still series. That third album that I made, it's like blue and it's like,
Oh.
it involves the voice changing.
Yeah.
Like the whole premise is like unhealthy relationships. I'll play one song from the John Still album, and then do you guys
Yeah.
want to play Broken Body, and I'll do some like
Yes.
Nito swells.
We would
Yeah,
like
let's
to.
collaborate.
Sounds
Um,
wonderful.
One of the neat things about this guy is I'm able to add in some mega dope swells.
Mega dope. Yeah, that thing looks fun. It's got a lot of buttons.
It's quite fun.
You can say I got lost in the night on the way when I came for an anthem to pray for the pain in my neck and my face. So I sat till the river dried up in the grass, till the green on the court came to match. No, this wasn't my legacy or a blessing. What came to me like a memory fixed in my mind, a curl of in length predefined, this treasured uncertainty, and no longer mine. No longer mine. With all of my legacy and signed sincerely, these letters remember me. I could see a remedy they call a dream, hidden when no one was seen, and never occurring to me that I could have loved you right and let you leave. With all of my love seen in signs sincerely, in these letters remember me. It's a spark from the depth of an eye that would tear us apart. Ooh. When I could have made you stay with all of my love seen in signs sincerely, and with all of my love seen in signs sincerely, and these letters remember me.
Who's the vocals on that? Or the female vocals, I suppose I should specify.
I mean, that's just like a default setting for this, but
What does that mean?
like
It's
it,
just a pedal.
yeah, so it like
Creating a
transposes
second
my
vocal.
voice up an octave and like adds a
So
particular tone.
It's Connor and his twin sister. Have you
Yeah.
not seen one of heard one of those before?
Yeah,
That's what you are to me. You're my octave pedal.
it's just an octave pedal. That's what I am.
You're a harmony. Yeah, this has like a ton of it where it's like
It's a trip though, because it totally sounds like absolute. See how
I guess I'm clearly unaware of what is technologically available to me.
He
quite a
could be
lot.
an entire band. With just
Connor
him.
is an entire band. Also,
You are also an entire band.
thank you, Connor.
You know,
We'll
never sound as cool as you.
no, I guess I'm just surprised that there's not like a significant delay.
Yeah, it's
Because
pretty incredible.
It's incredible to me how much it just sounds like it's coming
Yeah.
out at the same time.
When you think about how sound travels, it should blow your mind.
It does. That's what's
Especially
happening right
when
now.
you include anything wireless, that should blow your mind.
Yeah.
Anything that's like delay free and
I mean, I gotta be
wireless.
honest, I don't know how phones work. And that blows my mind.
It should.
It does.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Technology blows my mind, and
Yeah.
that's one of those things.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very much a child in many ways.
Yeah. Not
Except I
understanding
think
how
child-
phones work makes a lot of sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy.
How phones worked even when they had cords
Yes.
still made no sense.
Sound traveling through a wire. It's really magic. I'm not also like kind of. I guess I never questioned these things when I was a child, though. Like being a child, like maybe when you're a baby and you're not aware of like what's happening, hearing a voice come out of a phone is strange.
Right.
But like as a child, you just don't question it because you're
Right.
like, yeah, that's a phone. That's
Yeah.
like what I
As a
talk to
phone,
people
that's what
on.
phones do.
Yeah, I
They
guess
move-
I'm coming
they
into my
move the
second
voices.
childhood, where I'm realizing all the things that are amazing and crazy.
Shall we?
I would love to.
Okay.
Connor, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, maybe not. Settle down. I don't wanna talk to you right now. Save the sound. Leave your whispers on the ground. Run away. Leave your broken bones behind. Run away. Stay and see what's left to find. Take my hand and let life lace for a while. No need to stay, just let life lace for a while. Stick around and lay your broken body down. And safe once more. Your broken body on the floor. And come closer to me and say nothing at all. And don't try to tell me what life is like after you fall. And I don't doubt to hear that everything will be okay again. And I wasn't lying to you when I said all I need is a friend. Settle down. I don't wanna talk to you right now. And safe once more. Your broken body on the floor. And safe once more. Your broken body on the floor. Your broken body on the floor. And safe once more. Your broken body on the floor.
That sounded tight.
That's lovely.
That was fun.
I gotta learn how to press buttons more.
Yeah, look at all those buttons.
You have so many buttons.
So many buttons.
We could do so much with all those buttons.
Have you guys made a song yet about like? Cause you have an insulin pump on you.
No, I don't.
You-
I don't.
you
have-
don't?
She's
no,
a modern diabetic now.
Well, insulin pump is modern diabetic.
No, but
But you
this
used
thing.
to.
I did use that a pump.
Oh man.
I went off the pump because I wanted to be more manually in control of what's happening and I was relying too much on it. But you can
Nice.
have a sensor and have a pump and they communicate with each other. So I have
fancy.
a glucose monitor
That's
and
awesome.
my insulin is now inhalant.
That's modern.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So I take an injection for my bolus or my basal. Yeah, my basal. So that the 24-hour insulin I still take injections for, but it's one injection a day. And then all of my fast-acting
In
insulin
the
is
leg?
literally in an inhaler.
You take it in the leg.
No, I do tummy. It's
Cool.
much. I have less nerves
Like
here.
here.
Yeah,
I've done
like
it several times. She used to let me
she
give
has
her
given me
shots.
insulin many times.
You can just kind of put it anywhere, like
You just-
in
and then
Anywhere
it clicks.
in a
it's
region,
literally just
right?
anywhere it hurts the least.
Cool.
Like, and my legs, I don't know what it is, but that hurts. And like a lot of people do it in like their arm fat.
Yeah.
My tummy fat just hurts the least.
Yeah.
My tummy smush.
My smoosh. My smooshy booshy.
We haven't written a song about diabetes, but that's what
No,
you're gonna
but I
Well-
do have a song that
Oh,
references
it'd be
diabetes.
It'd be fun if it was like, I want you on me, like, boy, I want you on me, like my insulin pump.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like-
We
should
could
write
work that line in.
Why won't you want me like my glucose monitor?
Yeah.
There you go. Stuck.
Uh-oh,
I'm stuck on you like my glucose monitor.
stuck on you like a glucose monitor, like
What?
medical
What?
tape.
I'm
But
sure.
we have a song where I reference diabetes in the song.
Do you?
I do.
Like how you can catch it.
From me because it's contagious.
Because it's contagious.
There was a kid when I was growing up that when I came back to school and it had been announced that I had diabetes type 1. His mom told him to stay away from me, and we were friends beforehand. And he literally would run away from me.
I wonder what that kid is up to now.
Who knows? This
Yes.
is gonna be so. This new album is gonna be love songs. Just love songs.
Yeah. Have you imagined any of the plot lines, or are they all very personally inspired?
I mean, they're all like very personally inspired. They're all pretty clear.
I like imagining songs as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Continue, Connor. Sorry.
So this is Darlin, and I initially wrote this as a duet for Carly and I in the future, and then COVID happened, and I was like, nah. Everything's gonna be like there was because after I like asked you about it, I was like, oh man, like COVID hadn't happened yet, so I was like, Carly's really busy. I'm gonna see if someone else is available, and I asked that person, and then COVID happened, and I was like, it's a sign, I'll move on. And I was just like, this is a solo
Just do
song.
it with your girl voice, your pedal.
I'll try it this one time, but it is not intended for that. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's try it. This will sound weird.
Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet, my darling. Boo on the balcony, covered in towels, better get dressed. Breakfast in an hour, say you'll be ready in time. Once the time passes, I'll tell you it's fine. I'd rather be late than on time on my own. It's better late by your side than leave here alone. Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet, my darling. But on the balcony, but in the study, you've been judging me quiet. Hates the interruption, I tell that you like it. Say you'll be working tonight. Once the time passes, I tell you it's fine. I'd rather you late than not hear you call. It's better late by your side than not here at all. Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet, my darling. Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet. We could fight all night, we could fight all night, but I'm here in the morning whether or not you like. But with the bootstraps lays like a child. Go running late cause she can't pick a style. Boy in the bleachers wanna be famous. Girl only hates cause she know that she ain't us. But I only want you and nobody else. It's better fighting with you than fighting by myself. Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet, my darling. Open up my heart and crawling where we both belong, my darling. Every part of me is excited, waiting for my sweet, sweet.
I assume there's probably parts that he wants someone to sing without being the harmony.
I assume so too.
As well.
But I will say that did sound lovely.
It is sweet.
Yeah.
What would you like to play?
Oh, I don't know. What would you like to play?
Anything. We don't actually play music. We just decided to come hang out with you.
I mean, that's half the reason to do it. What's like one of your songs that I could play along to?
Like a cover that you probably also know.
No, just like one of your songs.
One of our songs?
Yeah.
You've heard
He knows
Yell.
no. He knows, yeah. Yes.
And you could fiddle-de-diddle on your guitar. That one was.
Let's do yell.
Which one? Yeah, let's do yell.
That was originally a guitar.
Look at that.
Yes, it was.
Well, hey there, my darling, over there by the wall. Well, I see you staring at my big head teeth and all. Oh, but don't be afraid unless you want me to. I don't bite. Well, I just wanna know if you are talking too tight. On these trains, so that we'll converse about how things will be when we are older. Then we'll discuss how your mother cuts your hair, and I will whisper sweet nothing's in your ear, and we will yell, and we will yell, Now I know there's a girl right there with you on the wall, but she isn't smiling and you haven't touched it all. So I will grab you by the sleeve and we will race down to the sea. I will liberate a rowboat and two, and alright we will flee. And we will yell, and we will I can't wait to know what it'll be like when we fight. I can't wait to know what it's like when we make it right. Oh, and I'll fall asleep in your arms every night. I bite down on your lip and hold you tight. And we will yell, and we will Hey there, my darling, over there by the wall. Well, I see you staring at my big head teeth and all. So I will pluck a wallflower and see if the water's right. Then we cut out. Well, I just wanna know if you are the talking to.